Right, welcome back to the channel. If you saw yesterday's vlog, you'll know where I am. I'm at Walton Heath Golf Club. That's the golf course that I've wanted to play for like so long. Now, this is the host of the British Masters 2018. There's two courses here, old and new. We're playing the old course today, which is where they play most of the British Masters on. I'm playing with the assistant pro called Ben. I'm going to go across him, meet him in a second. And today, just as a bit of a change, we're going to do match play. But I've been looking forward to this for quite a while, and I know that you lot are going to really like this content. Like, this golf course is unreal. Right, this is my opponent for the day. Do you want to introduce yourself, mate?
Hi guys, my name's Ben, so I'm one of the assistants here at Walton Heath. Invited James down for a game today.
Yeah, thank you very much. Not a bad little job that you found yourself in there, is it?
It's alright actually, yeah. I've been here a couple of months now, so yeah, it's been good so far.
Ideal. And so are you playing much? Like, what kind of level were you at? Just to give the guys...
Not loads. I'm got a couple of winter events coming up. There's a winter event here in like a month's time, so playing that. Yep. There's one at the Berkshire in February, just kind of a few winter events. Cool. And then we'll see what happens with Pro-Ams and that in summer. Perfect.
So you've been here a few months. Have you... I take it you've played here a few times. You've got out and played a bit.
Yeah, so it just depends what course you play on the day. I've played the newer probably a bit more than the old. The old's the one everyone wants to play. Yep. But as I'm sure we'll see, like the first 7 holes on the old are tough. And so
today we are doing match play, which is a bit different on the channel. Yep. I think now it's just a bit easier on both of us, isn't it?
Yeah. I played yesterday, and it's because of the rain. It's quite soft out there. We're playing off the back tees. It's like 7,000 plus yards, so it's going to be a long way. So. Yeah.
Perfect. Right, let's do it. So first hole, while you're there, we've got a bit of a brutal par 3 to start with, haven't we?
So, let's have a look.
This guy's got a bush and all this stuff.
221 yards.
221.
Yeah.
Straight out the bat.
Sure.
I can't even find the flag. There it is.
Like 3 shots in the nest to warm up. That's about it.
3 shots. Do you want to start the list of excuses now?
James has hit a few balls on the range already. So.
Right, I'll let you go first, mate.
Going with the hybrid, I think.
Thought you were getting free without then. I was a bit worried. Right, good one.
Yeah, it's pretty well.
Just catch right side.
In that bunker, I think.
Looks deep. Right, so 220 down. What was that? It was 19 degree, a bit higher?
No, it was 20. It's about 21. I lost it down slightly. If I got 19 and lofted it up, I'd be hooking the hell out of it. So.
What's the temperature? About 5, 6?
Yeah, the weather said it would feel about 0.
Well, it feels a bit better now, doesn't it? Right, I got 4 iron.
4 iron. Oh, I forgot you're a long dog. Towards that bunker over there somewhere. Should be right. Bit of work there for both of us, I think.
Right, so you're saying you couldn't make it to British Masters week because you were working, but
the guy said that Sean Faley was here, apparently with his, he was coaching Rose and Willett at the time, I think, and he was just saying that he just sort of popped in the shop one night at like 9 PM, just chatted to all the guys for like half an hour about all the different coaching things. He was mainly talking about Cameron Champ, how he hits it so low and flat. Yeah. He just said it was actually, for a guy that apparently he thinks quite biomechanics based, he's actually just quite like that simple. He comes across, I think, quite...
I've seen a few of his videos on YouTube, and he really like goes into like the science of it, doesn't he?
Apparently, like teaching, it's just like,
I guess that's the way to put it across.
Yeah, yeah, I think I can understand it that way. So we're both in the bunker here. James has got a little bit more of an awkward shot, probably. Yeah, 25 yards, and I mean it's rained here overnight, so it should stop really quite quickly, really, once it gets there, if you can get it all the way. So it's a pretty good effort. That looks pretty good from here. It's just run on, so this green just slopes away to the back. I didn't tell him that on purpose, but yeah, they're quick.
Yeah, not an easy shot, especially from this sand. Obviously it's wet and it's just compressed. Strike is very, very important. It's a great shot. Hello, hello.
So we go to James's. Yeah, this for the half. Mine was conceded. So he's probably got about... Yeah, it was a generous give. I'm quite happy with that, I've got to say. So this is probably sort of 15, 20 foot up the hill, so it's going to be quite slow, I think. Just leads that at a good speed though. We're lucky. All right. So this was the tee they used. This was the first hole for the British Masters.
Is it?
So because they didn't want all the guys starting and crossing the roads. This was the first that Justin Rose decided, and they played sort of the next few on the old that we're going to play.
Cool.
It's quite cool. I think the stands here and under the tree and that, it was quite cool.
I mean, what a view! Like to come through onto the second and see this. Look at this. This is just like
the Heath.
Heaven, isn't it? Yeah, the Heath. Yeah, not ideal to start with a par 3, is it? Especially when you got 4 iron in your hand.
No. I was just saying another place I've played, the Berkshire, the blue course starts with par 3. Northants, the 1st and 10th, both start with par 3s.
Yeah, I played West Cornwall the other day and that started with a par 3 as well.
Oh,
it was a 150 yard flick with 9 iron and made birdie.
Yeah, it's usually like chalk me down for a 4.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is 461 off the purples.
461.
And it kind of goes like just straight down as a dip. It's like header on the right where that tree is, so you kind of want to go slightly more left.
Alright.
But
quite a bit of room left, or is it cut in a bit?
Yeah, I mean it cuts in a little bit, not too much to be honest. But anywhere on the line, those trees down there are good.
Okay. Shot.
Should be alright.
Yeah, decent.
So I'd imagine this would be a very different tee shot in the summer, because as soon as we get to the top of the hill, it just runs all the way, just runs straight down there. So
Have a bit of yardage in away from.
yeah. So James being the power dog is just hitting 3-wood to my driver.
So would you say 3-wood? See, there's like 3 little silver trees.
Yeah.
Is it like that target?
Yeah. Maybe just slightly left of that, because that header cuts in on the right hand side a little bit. So. Just down the right side, yeah, that might be slightly tight on the heather line. We'll get up there and have. So how far you got, James?
170.
170. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Uphill.
Just yeah, so it's uphill. He's just caught up.
Uphill about 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Downwind.
So I think the flags are in the same position as yesterday. So that flag's all the way at the back.
Okay.
I mean, going slightly long is not too bad. Quite a lot of green to work with, so but you kind of don't want to go any further right than where that flag is there.
Knocked down a little late iron.
Yeah.
Probably the shout in these conditions of balls.
Yeah, it's slightly, the wind's slightly behind us as well. It's good, just drawing off it slightly. Should be sort of like front left of the green, I think. It's not a bad shot from that.
Yep.
Right, 148.
148, slightly uphill, downwind. What's that, 9 for you?
Yeah, it's right in between. It's a slight upslope, really.
Been a little late then?
Yeah, a little late, I think.
Okay, it's down the flag.
Very good.
Yeah, looks good. Shot. That's some blades I see there. Cool.
It's one of those, I got them because I like the look of them, not because I should probably use them.
Do you want it? How do you want it? Left in or out?
Leave it.
Okay. Right, so Bummer's is about half a club short. It is cold, it's like 5 degrees air temperature, so you tend to lose. Well, the difference between 5 degrees and 20 degrees. You're losing the club, generally. Straight up the hill. Putts with similar length. Straight in the doors. Bit harder.
short and online, that's a little bit annoying. Yeah. So James just a little bit closer than me. So I think the thing I've seen in my little bit of time here at Walton Heath is that the greens are really, it's difficult to see the undulations up and down. They affect it quite a lot. Left and right is easy to see.
Quite a bit of swing in there.
Yeah. So this should come off James's left, our right as we look at it. Oh, Drano. Wow. Back to all square. Nice putt. So after a couple of difficult ones to start, this is a bit more straightforward. It's about just under 300 yards. Pretty straight down there. Yeah, we can just make out the flag down there. So there's that bunker just sort of short right of the green.
Is that about 270?
Yeah. I mean, anything just to the right of the green there is anything to the right of the green is fine.
So 4-iron wedges.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just going to hit driver really.
Where's fairway? Is it in between the white thing and the flag?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's pretty good to me. Should be just down that right side somewhere.
Right side?
Yeah, I think it should be absolutely fine there.
So calm out here, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's amazing how it's different day to day. Like yesterday, it was so windy out here.
Yeah, I can imagine. Imagine it blows through.
Yeah.
Look at this place. How sick does this look?
Right, I'm going to drive. A little bit right.
There you go.
Fine there, I think.
So you're saying it's a fairly tricky start for the first 7 and then kind of opens up a bit?
Yeah, so the first couple, as we've seen, are a little bit tricky. I think we've made the second look a bit easier than it actually is, to be honest. This is a good scoring chance. 4's a tough one off the purples. So is 5 and 6. So once you kind of get through those first 5 or 6 holes, then we've got some reachable par 5s that we should be able to get into hopefully on the back 9. Whereas the new, it's sort of like there's a few more chances early on, so 1 and 2, both good chances. 4, 8, and then there's a couple coming back in, but not as many as the old. So
a few birdies coming in for us then.
yeah, hopefully. James has found the right side of the fairway here.
Yeah.
Not too bad. So it's quite tight here because if you pull it slightly left, there's that bunker over there and the trees just beyond it. You've got to be quite accurate with your drive. That's why I was aiming to not release it as much and just, if anything, just sort of block it right at the green. There's a bit of space there.
Still trying to sync up the arms.
Yeah.
So that one there is where it still gets a bit here.
A bit inside.
But it's like margins, it's so much better than it was.
Yeah.
76.
76. So these are.
Got 56.
Cool.
It's like a 60%er.
Nice.
Sit.
Hold it slightly. Yeah, that's okay. It's just in that back left fringe. I think that should be alright. Still
It's hard, but
yeah, just take a little bit of loft off of it. Yeah.
right, mine's like 12 foot. That's honestly so much better from where it was though. Before lesson with Ash, felt like the technique was right. I've actually missed left, which isn't too bad. But the ball flight's low and fizzy, as opposed to what I used to do before, catch it high on the grooves. I was catching it low on the grooves because it's shallow, so better. Right then, tricky lie.
Yeah, it's a little bit smelly.
Downhill, wet and a bit. Yeah, it's not easy. Almost second hopped it.
It's not too bad. We're both just kind of on the fringe here. Pretty straightforward.
Got to fall to the right a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I would think it's got to go that way a little bit. Bobbled a smidge out of there, but it's good for speed. That's all right.
I've literally never had a golf course rolling greens midwinter. It's a bit different here. So I'm going to let you hit that one.
Bobbled out of that fringe a little bit there. Oh, wow.
Is that jump left?
Jump straight left.
I feel a bit mean now, but I'm going to take that.
So this is a bit of a tough one really. So there's a bunker up there. I think that's probably about...
Looks like there's a lot of room up there.
260, yeah. I mean, there's probably a little bit more room to the right of the bunker than you think.
Why, is in that bunker right in the middle of the fairway?
Yeah, but there's kind of that shoot to the right of it.
There's a course up
I mean,
the
I
way.
think we should be able to clear it. Let me just see what...
And over the bunker, is it fine? Is there anything
Over
up
the
there?
bunker's fine, yeah. Just drifting slightly left. There we got that. Should be alright.
Bit bottomy, but... Great drive. Right side of the bunker. Spot on. Shot.
7.
157.
Yeah.
Again, slightly downwind, but we're playing off the flat now. So, what's this? Just stock 8 iron in these conditions for you?
I think so. I can't see. Sort of almost in between a hard 8 and a just a good. Sorry, good 8 and a hard 9, but I don't think 9's getting all the way back there.
Nah, I think it's just a comfortable way, isn't it? Front edge. Just a tad heavy.
Right, I think I've just come up a little bit short there. Didn't quite get all that.
Yeah, it's like similar yardage, 155-ish.
So I didn't actually tell James that there was a pond here.
Right, you're going to hit 8 iron about 10 foot right of the flag.
Nice. He's called it. Drawing onto it nicely, well, look at that.
Good.
Look good in the air. A bit bright out here now, it's difficult to see that down.
Right, Ben's come up a bit short. Get up here and you can feel the wind is slightly into, so it's a cold one like that and it's into, it makes such a difference. It's a bit thin, but it's sat down very hard. Mine's like half a club short, that's a 155 yardage. I'd say I've hit that like a 175 shot normally. So it's playing long.
That wasn't a very good chip for me. Those lies are horrible in the winter. You just think you might well fat them and then you just try and release it a bit more and you just catch it a little bit clean. Yeah. So seeing
straight uphill, bit of right to left. Just a tad, but we're gonna have to hit this quite hard.
yeah, so we had quite a lot of rain yesterday and overnight, I think, so quite slow today. Not bad. I might have to have a quick look and see how far that one is because he didn't give me one on the last.
Seeing much?
Not an awful lot, just off the left maybe slightly. More on the speed than anything.
Right, let's get a close up. Got a break, got a break. Wow. Bit of right to left, I think.
Yeah, well done. Nicely in the middle. So 50. It's just sort of just got a pumper driver down there, and saying to James, it's probably the slopiest green on the course. I've seen the greens book from the British Masters, and it's got such severe contours in the middle of the green. The flags at the back, I think, if it was the same as yesterday.
Today, left, left.
It's sort of like
left.
It's just literally right at the back in the middle. So if anything, you want to yeah, slightly up the right hand side. Just drawing slightly down there. There we go, just in a hop.
Bounce hard.
Yeah, bounce. It should be alright.
So
It might just be in the
course.
it might just be in the first bit of heather.
It's a good flight, but slightly too much cut. Didn't see it down. Fine.
Yeah, it should be in the heather up there, I think. So looking at the old being tough off the purples, we're 188.
188, fairly small green.
Very small green, but that would be long, so.
Pin right at the back.
5 and 6, slightly down the wind, we'll go to 6.
Yep. Got a bit of a fly relay, it looks like.
quite bare, really.
Just looks like there's a bit of a tuft behind it, but
yeah, there's a good chance. This is sometimes just when you get towards the heather, it's just a bit awkward. That so might have to get a little bit steeper on it.
it's come out pretty dead. Left side of the green, might miss the bunker. Yeah, good shot. Take that, that's about pin eye.
Pin eye, yeah.
Right too.
So James is, I'm not sure he's got quite lucky or what. He's basically got the tiger line down here, so he's quite a long way up from where I was.
Did you say you're calling luck on that one?
Yeah.
I just hugged the left side.
I hugged the left side. How far you got?
I've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to hit just a 80% 50.
Nice.
Try and match this up.
Yeah.
Stuff I was working on the other day with Ash.
So it's a really tricky green this. It's, you've just got to get the numbers right. As it's going to hit one of the slopes and just stand to attention. Just a little bit clean. Yeah, it's just hitting that slope and just spun back.
Yeah, that one's landed here. Just ripped back down, probably needed another like 5, 6. It would have been up there pretty close, but slightly clean. Still trying to get used to that technique. Anyway, this is pretty much straight uphill. Probably going to move to his right and then like flatten out at the end. There you go.
So James probably got about 25 feet here. Just got to come up a little bit of a rise first. Hopefully he's showing you now how slopey this green is. Just a little bit shy. It's a bit more on that one, I'm afraid.
It's quite a bit uphill.
See much in it?
Yeah, it's literally on the edge on the right.
Yep, well done, well hold. 2 putt.
This is par 5.
Par 4 this one.
Par 4?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the number? It's long, isn't it?
It's
Gotta be
440.
Oh, 440. Not too bad.
Yeah, I think maybe just looks a bit longer than it is.
Is this just driver?
Yeah, so it's driver. So this first bunker here, there's the second one just behind it. You just want to go right of that. There's quite a lot of room up the right.
Okay. What's the carry on the second?
The second one's 258 carry. Shot. That's a nice one up there.
That was the swing.
Yep, perfect.
Right, it is in there somewhere. That was as middle as it could be. Yeah, it's fading up the right. Give me another. Up.
169 there.
Slightly uphill. Got the back flags today, haven't we?
Yeah. So it's playing a long way.
Yeah, but this is 169 playing 185. Just because it's cold.
It's cold.
Winds sort of straight across, I think.
Across, yeah, I've got 7. I might just jump out of that a little bit, and I'm trying to cover that front left bunker there, so I'm probably just going to try and go slightly right off flag and get it in there.
It's come out a bit right.
That's a long putt. How far you got?
145.
Nice. Sort of off the right slightly. What are you thinking?
Yeah, just because it's not going very far, I'm just going to try and chip an 8.
Yeah.
Like, almost like a pitch shot.
Yeah. It's not bad, just drifting slightly left. Yeah, might just
Open up round the back.
might just be off the green on the left hand side, I think, that one.
It's come up short again, so all the way up the green. It's probably about 40 foot, 50 foot. It's got off spin.
James has just been a little bit unlucky here, just off the first cut. So
yeah, I mean, this is just
it's
caked, absolutely caked.
That's the kind of lie you want in January. You missed the green by an awful lot, really.
No, I mean, it's almost a birdie putt if it's catching a bit.
Yeah, unlucky.
Oh,
unlucky.
Yes. Do you want it out?
That's good, thanks mate.
Right, it's basically putting straight down the hill. Looks like it's going to go left a bit at the start, then fall back to the right. Lucky.
Not the best golf so far. So James, it's coming straight up the hill here. See much in it?
Yeah, I reckon it's.
Yeah, nice. See how it goes. Boom, bang in the middle.
Yeah.
But so on the 7th now, par 3.
190.
190, lovely. So that bunker front right is quite deep. Wouldn't advise we go in there, but what we got?
A little 5.
Little 5. Draw it in. Yeah, it's over the bunker, I think, so should be alright there. In that thing.
I think that's back right of the green. Might be a bit too long. Kind of in between. I mean,
It almost feels like it's sort of like off the left, helping slightly.
it is. It's helping a bit, isn't it? I mean, 190 usually that's a little 6-iron, but kind of in between. Just lost it a bit. Just catching it, I think. Right, we might as well play yours here, but then going to have to find mine's about 30 long. It's probably had a massive kick off the back of that bank. Probably flown 195 and jumped on. Wrong club.
Keep landing in these bits of hard pan and bunkers.
Yep. So into golf. Just bounced so hard.
Saying all that rain overnight, it's just compacted those bunkers. Really difficult to play those shots. So James has pitched over where his ball is, so he's a little bit long on the club there. It looks a little bit, wrong way. Looks a little bit boggy over there where he is. A bit squelchy, not an awful lot of green to work with, so just got to make sure that contact's good. Played one, spin. Oh, there we go. Just not too bad from there. Yeah, good effort.
Yes, it's not easy. Is it? No, it's wet, isn't it? The wet hard pan. Emphasis on strike, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
James hasn't done too bad there, really. It's probably about 15.
I'm taking that from there.
15 feet from there. Yeah, it wasn't a nice lie over there, so he's not done too badly. Rolled it at the hole again. Ooh.
Okay.
So we're a long way back here on the 8th. off the purple tees. It's about 588 yards. I think this is that's where Justin Rose hit driver in here at the British Masters, I think, into the wind. So,
try and get up today.
I think we might just get up today, down the wind slightly. Just heading towards the left-hand side there. So that one you were talking about, you just go a bit.
It's just such a bad swing. It's just in there, it's just flip section, mate. So frustrating. Okay. Just left side of the bunker. Straight in.
This is the long walk of shame back to the bag to have to get the ball for a provisional. Yeah, that's a better swing. Shot that one. Nice little draw down there. Cool. Just deep lip on that. Just gonna try and hit a 9, I think. Just get it out.
Yeah. Oh, that first one's so frustrating. Flirting. No, fine.
Right, how far you got? So you didn't find James's first one.
258.
258.
Which is 2 iron all day normally.
Yeah.
He's slightly downwind actually, so it's probably playing with conditions. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably playing slightly shorter than that.
It's just a bit.
It's that green sort of all rises up, so there's so you can see that flag sort of back right's a little bit. You don't want to be going too far right of that. Go in the middle of the green and
just a good 2 iron.
he's played one there.
I can't hit it better than that. Oh my days.
Good shot. Nice.
Get that landed.
Yeah. That's pretty good from there.
What we got?
164 after that hack out the bunker.
Quite an inviting pin, isn't it, for you?
Yeah, normally be like an 8, but because it's cold, I'm probably going to hit 7, I think.
Yeah.
It's quite dark and
It's uphill a bit, cold. It's on line, if it's enough. Lovely shot, mate. But feed the little fade in there. It's probably one of the best shots I've hit for a long time. 2 iron from 260, uphill, cold. It's pitched. Here. Right, putt for putt. Right, let's see you convert them. It's just going to come off his right a bit. 6 inches. It's just jumped a bit. It's a lot of sand on the green.
I think someone's obviously played a bit of an explosion bunker shot there, but a bit of sand there. So that's my 5. So let's see if James can make his 5. So it's a little bit noisy here. You just got the motorway just going just down there. Makes it a little bit noisier. Oh! Oh, he's walking it in there. Oh,
Cast it, mate.
you don't like that, it should have stayed in place. Lucky, good effort.
That's what we've got here then.
So I don't actually know what it is, I think they're redoing the T-mark. It's 400 and something. So there's that big hump of doors down there on the left. Just anything like on the right hand side, that's cool. And then the flag's just around the left there. So it's a slight dog leg.
Is it run out of room with driver down there if I hit it at that
Probably
tree?
not. We're slightly back into the wind now, so I think we should be alright.
Okay. Boom. Great swing. Very solid that, mate.
Better?
Yeah.
That was probably the best one of the day, that's nice. So James opting for 3-wood here.
Yeah, so if they meet at that tree at the end, at the mount.
Yeah. Booming draw down there.
Right,
Should be down there somewhere.
It's just still not quite that.
Right, how far we got, James?
1-2-1 straight into
Into. So these greens are quite receptive because of the rain last night. So
yeah, this is knockdown pitching wedge, which plays at 45 degrees, I think. So.
Okay. Good, just drawing off it slightly, middle of the green. Yeah, that's alright.
Alright, that was like Ash technique there. Trying to match everything up and shallow it out. Shot was good, just turned over a bit. Just having a problem with, club face still getting them moving right to left, which is not the direction I want to see. I want to see it neutral to falling to the right, but work in progress. That could work very well, just falling off to the right. Bit of spin.
So difficult to trust that number.
Yeah, you've got to fly it a bit past that, haven't you? Uphill. Pull a bit slow. Wow. Oh mate. No way.
Has that not gone in?
Oh!
Not sure how that one's not gone in. James, probably about 25 feet. It's really difficult, that second shot. Doesn't look like you want to particularly be long into this hole, so we both come up a little bit short then. Landed and spun back, so see how he goes. Should be off his left hand side. It's just started a bit too straight and just breaks off a little bit. Yeah, good weight though, bud. Good fall.